a sports commentator for the US television. So it's time to welcome back to Paparazzi, Mr. Robert Alvarez. Ciao, Robert. Welcome back. How are you?
I'm very well. Ciao, Filippo. Ciao, Professor. It's good to be with you guys. I see you Monday through Friday on television, but it's good to be back with you again.
We're so happy you're here, Robert. We're so happy you're here. And, well, you used to be sports commentator, so you're a huge sports fan. And what about football? What about the FIFA World Cup? What's happening in the US these days? Everybody's going crazy or not?
Yes, the U.S. soccer fans are like the professor. They're almost fainting because they have soccer fever. 16 million people watched when U.S. beat Paraguay last week. The stadiums, as you've probably seen on television, are full. And one of the best things about this tournament so far, the stars are playing like stars. Harry Kane, Mbappe, Holund, and of course the magnificent Messi with the hat trick. So far so good.
Yeah, that's what.
And you had the chance to see all of the 48 teams. At least they played at least once each. So what is your opinion after having seen all of the teams? What are your top three?
Top three, well, I would have to say, of course, Argentina playing very strong, England playing very strong as well, and number three, I think Portugal is going to rebound from the way they didn't play very well in their first game, but those would be my top three right now.
Yeah, I agree 100%, Robert. Portugal has, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo, and he can always make the difference, always, every time he plays. But now, back to the US team. What about them? I mean, they're not that bad. Of course, soccer in the US is big more with female than with men's team, but they're doing not that bad.
Yes, they played very well in their first game. I think their new coach, Pochettino, has the team is playing with more passion. They're playing much better offensively. So the thing is, though, they have to keep it up. They have to keep it going when they play Australia. But the big concern right now is Christian Pulisic. He has a calf injury, but he finally has returned back to practice full time. And watching the U.S. play, and of course, Pulisic plays for AC Milan. I don't remember if that's the professor's team or not. I don't know if he's Milan or AC.
The rivals. He plays for our rivals. Yeah.
Pulisic is obviously head and shoulders above anybody else on the U.S. team, so they need him. But Folarin Balogun played very well in the first game. So U.S., they need to keep winning to keep the American spirit behind them.
On time, the U.S., the United States love affair with soccer has been always up and down, like a roller coaster. Is this time the right time to soccer for overtaking other sports in the heart of the Americans?
Well, in the United States, American football will always be number one, and there is no doubt about that. And of course, I live in the South in Florida, where football is that much more stronger. And I would say to anyone, if you come visit United States between September and December, when football is being played, high school, college, and professional level, you will see how passionate people are about football. But with soccer, they need to win. And I think in this World Cup, should they keep on winning, then hopefully the interest in soccer in the United States will continue to grow. It has been a very, very, very slow growth. We've been talking about this at least for 50 years. But they need to win.
Yeah, it's always about winning. It's always about winning, Robert. And talking about other sports, Robert, we have to mention the NBA winners. New York Knicks won the NBA after half a century.
53 years.
Yeah, so what's the balance here? People were crazy in New York for the Knicks, and now all that passion has to be somewhere else, maybe in soccer.
Well, right now it is, because they are playing some games in the New York, New Jersey area. And one of the interesting things about these soccer games is that, in the United States, a lot of the football fields are artificial turf.
Yeah.
So, for example, off the top of my head, in Dallas and in Houston, they had to bring in real grass, get rid of the artificial surfaces, and bring in the real grass. In Houston, I think it cost $9 million to do that.
Wow.
So that's an interesting thing that people have not talked a lot about. But soccer is still an uphill battle here in the United States. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, and Robert, before we say goodbye, we also have to mention...
What?
Are you missing Italy in this FIFA World Cup or not?
Very, very, very much. It's a shame that this is now the third straight World Cup that the Italians are not there. It would make watching much more enjoyable. And of course, as you know, there's a lot of Italians here in the United States. And I don't know, I've read a lot of things, I've heard a lot of things that Italy has lacked in developing young players. Yeah. So I hope that very soon they get another good coach, a good coach. I've heard Maldini maybe. Maybe. And I hope they get back on track and we see them in the next 4 years.
Yeah, we hope so.
Robert, thank you so much. We really, really, really appreciate your participation on the show. You know how much we love our viewers and how much we love you to get in touch with us. So anytime you like, just ring. Yes, give us a call and we'll be here waiting for you. Okay?
I appreciate it very much, and I hope to see you in person next summer in Torino.
We have to. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Alvarez. Thank you so much, Robert. We really appreciate when our viewers join the show.